Hey guys, subscribe to our YouTube channel at the King Talk Show. Subscribe and click on the notification. Subscribe on our Apple Podcast and on Spotify and all. And check, you will see it on our link tree, and follow us and click on button and on Instagram at the King Talk Show.
Hi guys, good evening. How you doing? And how was your day? Yeah, I really had a stressful day today. So, how about you?
I had a fun day. Was it? I feel like if I had a fun day, yeah, I had a fun day. So, how was your day?
My day was good.
So, we have Caleb in the building. Yeah, we have Caleb in the building.
No, Dr. Caleb.
Oh yeah, Dr. Caleb in the building. Yes, we have Dr. Caleb in the building. So Caleb, what's up? How are you?
Hi everyone. Good to have myself here on the King's Talk Show. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Welcome, sir.
So Caleb is like
I'm not a doctor. I'm a medical student.
He's the one very soon you'll see he will soon be a doctor. Very soon.
Soon to be, by God's grace.
He's one of the best.
The difference is just time.
Yeah, difference is time. So actually, he's a fine boy. But actually, guys, you just have to actually just bear with us.
Does not to snap pictures.
Yes. That's another thing about Dr. Caleb. Dr. Caleb does not snap pictures.
Does not snap.
And that's the thing we are going to deal with very soon.
It's photogenic, but he doesn't like snap.
So I don't know why he doesn't like snap. But anyways, he's just as one partner. But since it's going to change, things are going to change very soon. So Caleb, what do you have to say about the World Cup and everything? Like, how do you have to say about those things?
The World Cup.
Yes.
The World Cup I will not say it has just been there because it has actually been fun in a way. Predictable situations happening. I call this Abibi country World Cup. But it has been fun generally, Shao. It has been. At least it's good to watch. Apart from the sports, there's this sense of just makes sense.
Wow, that's nice. That's nice. Actually, me, I feel like I'm supporting Africa, every African country, because I feel like African countries are because I'm from Africa, so I support Africa. Ghana, okay. I'm about to support Senegal. I think I should support Senegal. So which one do you support?
I'm supporting
I'll
Senegal.
support France in front.
I'm supporting Senegal.
Okay. So
Portugal for life.
Yeah, Portugal.
Ghana has been performing well actually.
Yeah.
But then I wish Messi well. I really wish Messi well because I like Messi.
Okay,
so I want Argentina to do. Although I don't believe they are winning this World Cup.
I like Ronaldo too. So I wish two of them well. So I like the two of them because I want two of them to actually win this.
I doubt if either of Argentina or Portugal will win this World Cup. With the way they are performing now, I don't see them winning the World Cup.
France can be there, or France, or let's say USA.
So it's
probability of winning it.
So today we want to talk about school life.
Yeah, talk about school life. Yes.
Wow,
you guys know what school is. No, at least for me, I feel like school is happy, fun, or something like that. So, but to me, I feel like school is actually sometimes I'm annoying and sometimes I'm sad. So, Killer, what do you have to say about school? Like, what do you have to say about the school stuff?
Okay, so school life. When I talk about school life now, it's most particularly about the university system because I think most of us here are in the university. Yeah. So, school is a good place. Although it could be stressful, it swings both ways. Sometimes everything goes smooth and fine, and then you just have so much fun with your friends because most of the people you are with are like-minded, and then you guys have a common goal, especially if you are with your department, people that are in your course. So, and then the stressful times are there too. Exams, preparing for exams, having to read a lot. So it swings both ways actually. Yeah, but then for me, generally, school is a good place to be.
Yeah, it's a good place to be. Yes, that's true. School is a good place to be. So, what do you have to say about school?
Nothing more. School is good.
School is fun. Okay, David, what do you have to say about school, man?
I don't know what to say about school. You said, my mommy, I'll still say again, is school is all about is to learn things, like to gain something.
Knowledge, right?
Yeah, knowledge, just understand.
That's the reason why you're going to school.
And to become something like,
So that's the reason why you're going to school.
Now,
that's the reason.
That's why.
To have friends.
Okay. So yeah, back to what I have to say. So Kile, what? How does school make you feel? Like, does it make you feel happy? You know, you talk about friends and everything. So how does it make you feel?
Yes, school makes me feel happy. Definitely does, because I mean, we came to school for a reason. In my case, as you've already highlighted, that I'm a medical student and I plan to be a doctor. So, you know, learn about the human body, the way God in his wonders created us, our peculiarities. So, you know, learning about those things could be fun. And then the activities you do with your friends within and out of the curriculum. But then, you know, as I said earlier, times where things get sad and rough is also there during the exams when you have to encounter, you know, and then the heat of trekking up and down from one class to another in the hot sun. You know, it's a very hot place.
Yes.
So if you're not careful, you can get burnt before you go back home. You know, that kind of thing. So school makes me feel more intentional. I have a reason to live, that kind of stuff.
Okay, yeah, that's true. So, me, school make me feel happy and stuff like that. And sometimes make me feel annoying and maybe stressed out and just.
What are the things that make you feel annoying?
I think maybe the lectures or the. I don't like me. Normally, I don't like stress. I don't like stress in my life. I don't like stress.
It's working under the sun.
I don't like working under the sun. So, do you like working under the sun? Because sometimes, like, you know, in Nigeria school, like Nigerian universities, like all of us have to work under the sun, stay under the sun and stuff like that. Do you like staying under the sun? Is it fun or what? Like, is it like?
I don't believe anybody at the sun. Except you are heat blast. Like, what is your plan? What are you trying to achieve? Why are you like working under the sun? I don't like it for any reason, you know. So sometimes now you just see me with my face cap, my dark shades, so that I don't fall victim of shit we're seeing in this country. I must remain fresh.
Oh, fresh boy.
Thank you.
So, yeah, that is fresh boy. That is a fresh boy.
So, how do you handle your annoying roommates?
So, Kile, how do you handle?
How do I handle my annoying roommate?
Yes.
Well, I must admit, so far from my 100 days, I think I've been lucky with the roommates I've had. They've not been very stressful. But then, you know, definitely people have their annoying times, people have their goofy side, and then when things get kind of, you know, itchy, like skin rubbing skin. But then I feel like it's more about respect, giving people their space. I mean, nobody's a child, so you don't have to tell them what to do. So you should not be too bossy. You don't have to shout on your roommates because they've not washed plate or they've not done something. They didn't think for themselves. And
do you know there are some
space.
Do you know there are some annoying roommates, like they will just leave plate inside the sink and they will know what to play. Like I used to be like, what type of nonsense? Like why do you just fit? Why do you just want to be there? Like please, I don't like stuff like that. You know there's some roommates like that. Like so how are you going to deal with that whole situation?
Yes, actually they are. It's more of setting rules. Like from beginning, you guys should like come together when the situations are favorable, though, not when somebody's angry. So when everybody's in a peaceful state and in a clear mind, so you guys should like establish some rules that you can go by. So I feel like it will help. And then I just feel like if you have the chance, the best thing to do is like select your roommates yourself. If you have the chance, select your roommates by yourself. Pick those people that you know that you can live with.
Yeah.
Because I don't feel like you should be fighting with your roommate.
Yeah, it's true. Every time you fight it.
Some stuff. But then, respect their space if they don't want it.
Yeah, actually, it's good to be respecting your friend's space. It's true. So, Caleb, is reading important or and what type of reading advice would you give those that are in school right now? Like, what type of reading advice? First of all, is it that important? Is it compulsory to read?
I like that. So,
Sister, you used to read now.
Yeah, I think we should read. So, that's true.
So, but some people don't take reading important.
Yeah, I don't think so. Caleb, so is reading actually very important? Is reading important? Like, should we just be reading every time, 24 hours without doing anything?
No, reading is important, definitely, but you should not be reading 24 hours. Because I don't know, I feel like it will even affect your brain. Your brain will just become slave. You are reading 24 hours. Why are you reading 24 hours? I mean, even the person that wrote your textbooks does not read 24 hours. What are you trying to do? So I feel like you should read. Yes, that's the primary reason why we're in school to acquire knowledge. So and you cannot do that without reading. So you actually have to read. But then you also need to like stretch your brain, exercise yourself, and exercise your mind in other aspects. Those things that you like, those things you love to do. They kind of rejuvenate your brain and your mind and make you perform better, even in your academics. So there's a way you balance it. Read. If you like playing football, reading should not stop from playing the football. If you like it. If you like to write books, reading should not stop your writing. So you just need to like create your schedule and plan yourself. To balance things.
Yeah, sure. So what
What reading advice will you give to those in school? What reading advice will you give to those in school?
Well, I'm still learning. I'm still a student, so I'm still learning the reading patterns. But like from my little experience, I can say for the most part you should be consistent. Consistency is always greater than intensity. If you read, even if it's just 30 minutes every day, I know you will eventually perform better than somebody that reads probably like 3 hours in a week on one day. Because like what you read, it's like you're refreshing your mind. Read again and again and again, and then it gets stuck in your long-term memory. So consistency. And then there's something I usually say: smart work. Smart work is greater than hard work. I'm not saying you should not work hard, but then you should try as much as possible to work smart. It's not every time that you do stuff ahead. If you do stuff ahead too much, you might not arrive at any good outcome. So you need to like find ways to work smart around things. Talk to your seniors, talk to your friends, ask people for materials. You might be stressing yourself to learn a particular concept, and then somebody has a very easy pattern to learn. So like reach out to people. Don't be a lone ranger. Mix with people. That's the point of the university. People from different and diverse backgrounds coming together to study. So just do those things, and then in the end, it's what works for you. So another important thing is to find what works for you. People are different. Some people can read at night, some people cannot. So just find what works for you and go by it.
So
thank you.
So consistency and find what works for you, and read smart. Don't just read. Like read very smart and just read and stuff like that. Yeah, I think that's reading advice we can give to everyone listening to this show, because we are still learning. So that's what I'm saying.
Why do you like your course, and what's your purpose for it?
What's my purpose for it?
Yes.
Well, the general purpose, I think it still comes back to that, is to save lives. Yes. But I don't know, I feel like... Wait, what do you want to say?
People actually say, I want to save life, but most people about the currency, about the cash, about the dollars.
Yes, now the money is part of it, definitely. You cannot deny the fact. I mean, what am I doing here if there's no money? But then, yes, your job is to save lives. You cannot neglect the fact. As much as you cannot be making money and not saving any lives, then there's no point. The country does not need it. So, I think at the early stages of my life, there was a time I got fascinated with the human body. There were these charts in my primary school. It was very simple charts, of digestive system, and I just liked looking at them. So I think that was when my interest began to arise. Then from the movies I watched, different things actually excited me. And then, I just like the concept of being a doctor. But I would say before now, I think I had greater passion than now. Right now, I just want to finish this thing. Finish this thing and start working and, make the money. But then as much as I would say that, I also want to save lives. I think I enjoyed studying medicine. Thank you.
Actually, me, because of, I feel like maybe I was raised by the same thing to school, to primary school. Actually, maybe because my mom actually did something when I was small. Actually, she bought all those conversations, like toy stuff. So those are the things that actually make me even want to become a doctor. So I like all this stuff and everything. And even maybe the movies I watch, like Resident, movies like that, so the movies that you watch and books that you read actually like, oh Jesus Christ, this guy can actually do something. Like Ben Carson that was just eating up brains, and everybody wants to say, oh man, like Ben Carson. It's about
Those books were thrilling then. Actually, those books were very thrilling then. But now that I'm inside it, I know it's not exactly how it is in the book. There's more suffering to this thing. There's more suffering. But so I feel like apart from the books and the movies, you should have things that actually drive you when you get to medical school. So for anybody listening, don't just go and watch watch one movie
I just
or read a book and say you want to do medicine. Actually, you should find something that will keep you going when everything is tough. That kind of stuff. It could be inspiration
That's
from your
very
mom
true.
or just the drive to be successful. But then you should find something more profound than one emotional scene in a movie.
Yeah.
It's not bad if that's your starting point.
Yeah. Actually, I didn't know that, like some people actually know that medicine is actually this way. Like, in secondary school, we didn't know actually, like primary school, we didn't actually know that, okay, medicine, you have to read and stuff like that. But we just feel like it is just enter the class and start cutting the bones and everything like that. No, it's when we get inside it, that's when we know that, oh, this thing actually need more work than what we imagine. Like, you understand, like so. Yeah, that's true. So, how often do you cook in school?
How often do I cook in school? I cook once in 2 days.
Actually, I want to tell you guys that Akile is other one big guys. But actually, I feel like we've not done. We are still going to do competition with me and Kile because I feel like I'm actually one of the best chefs.
Guy, you're whack.
Oh my god! He said it. Oh my god!
Don't lie to your viewers. Don't lie to your listeners.
Actually,
It's not so bad actually, but then I don't think it should be a competition. I tried in my cooking. Thank you.
oh my god! See, they were saying, guys, we're going to do another episode on how we cook. This will be a video on how me and Kile cook. So this one will be a video. We're going to do a video on the best chef. So like just that's next. That will be like next year and stuff like that. So we're going to see who is the best in cooking because actually he just told me that I'm whack. Oh my god.
I'm just
Okay, so Kile, how often do you cook in school then?
Don't give up.
I cook once in 2 days. I have 3 roommates, but 4 in our room. 2 roommates can cook, 2 cannot cook. So it's easy to split the work. I mean, you just push them to washing plates, and then we stay with the cooking. Those of us that can cook. So one day I cook, the other roommates cook the next day, and then the other 2 guys also alternate washing plates.
So you're like.
So instead you're going to plan or draw a timetable on what you're going to do, or you just cook anything.
And that one is inspiration. Whenever it's cooking, what you feel like it's
Inspiration.
Or you ask, yes, now it's inspiration. You cannot cook amala on the day I just like cooking because it's on the time. You ask people what they want to eat, and then say something. And then you also look at what is convenient for you, what you can handle. And some days you have to go out of your comfort zone. Because I know some days I make a move.
Can make some more. Wow.
It's like I feel like it's like an husband material.
Ask precious now. I make soup. I make anything you want.
So if you are looking for a future husband, just come to Kile. It's a very fine guy. So it's
Exactly. Just join the queue. Actually, there's a queue. So just join the queue.
to join the queue. So Kile is like the Baba. I don't know, maybe like the Baba of you. I don't even know, but Baba like father. So anything. But anyways, it's one of the best chefs.
So, should life in school be always a serious one or not a time for enjoyment?
Like she always be a serious one.
Like very serious.
Enjoying school and stuff
Like
that.
read. Like not to have fun.
No, I don't believe that. I think we've asked a similar question to this earlier. Well, I don't believe life should be so hard. Well, it depends on your perspective. I don't believe life should be so hard. So, as much as you read, find a way to distress. Because that is the way we are wired. We are human beings. We cannot keep going on and on like Tura said. No. You have to chill. You have to distress. You have to find things that you actually like. Take your mind off the book and then come back with a better state of mind and absorb. Even the point of going to university is to find your life and find a way to live a balanced life. Because the truth is, it does not get easier when you leave university. By that time, you have to focus on your job, focus on research work, focus on doing some kind of scientific, and then you also have a family. You have your children. You have to work and make money. You have to be active in church. Different things. So find the balance, and the balance is important.
Even God rested on the 7th day, so God that was God that
Exactly.
So you have to just give time to actually rest. So because you cannot, you just die if you don't rest. Because even in the medical line, you have to actually rest. That's why you see that they shift. There's a particular time where the doctor will come in, the particular time when another one replace him and stuff like that. So man and woman, we need rest. We need rest in some actually many aspects of our life.
And again, does your school life does the school life have to interrupt with the relationship with God?
Yeah, does he have to interrupt relationship with God?
No, it shouldn't. It shouldn't. I feel like whatever you prioritize, you have time for it. So if you prioritize your relationship with God as you should, I don't think your school life or your studies should affect it. It shouldn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there should be this kind of balance.
Yeah,
in
it should be
there.
a balance. The time to read, the time to go to pray, the time to go to fellowship and time to like that. So actually guys, you should balance.
Yeah.
Actually the Holy Spirit can help you balance. When you ask him that Holy Spirit, how can I balance this thing? He will teach you. And he's your friend, he's your comforter, so you can actually help you balance those stuff. So how to read and how to do that stuff. So Caleb right now, like Caleb, I feel like Caleb right now is like he's let me say, is he like a musician? Let's say that like that. It's like I feel like he's a musician. So if Caleb can even
He can sing well.
yeah, he can sing well because I've been like
Can sing well.
okay. So I don't know, maybe in the next show we're going to play the video, the song we did together in the next show. So we're going to do together.
And he plays guitar too.
Yeah, he plays guitar too. So he plays guitar. So I told you that guy. This guy is actually perfect. If he wants, he's just join the queue. Just join the queue. So actually, yeah, he plays guitar and everything. So he sings and he sings a lot. So that's actually good. Should life in school be all okay? Can you actually briefly talk about building and maintaining CGPA?
Building and maintaining your CGPA.
Yeah, CGPA, yes.
Well, CGPA, as it is, I think it is. What is it? Cumulative grade point average.
Like I've actually forgotten the meaning, but I don't know his GPA. I don't know his GPA. So,
I think that's what it is. So building your CGPA is more about spreading your wings actually than being a scholar. You can be a scholar and know a lot of things in one subject, but then if you are lacking in another subject, you might not be able to build a strong CGPA. So it's spreading your wings and broadening your knowledge. I think that's the concept of CGPA too, like keep you open-minded to information from different courses. So it's about, as I said earlier, be consistent, and then find a system that works. Create a system for yourself that you can work with, and then find a way to find some kind of equity or equality with all the courses. You cannot read and study one more than the other. Although I don't mean directly with time. I don't mean like you spend, maybe if you spend 5 hours on one and you spend 1 hour on the other one, that you're reading the 5 hours more than the 1 hour. No, it depends on which one you actually find your strength in and which one you're lacking in. So there's a way you balance it. You cannot afford to avoid the things you're lacking in just because you don't like them. No, whether or not you like it, you need to create time for it, and then build it up. So because it's to tell.
Yeah, it's just like I feel like when you actually know your weak subject, you actually be very good in your weak. Maybe for example, you are good in all the rest, but you are not good in physiology. And even though that maybe let's say physics, like even though physics is good, you are not that good in physics. You have to just actually also look for someone that is actually perfect, so that it will not affect your GPA. So like having a friend that will actually teach you. I feel like friendship also can affect GPA. Like when you have people that are not serious with their life, like serious with it will really affect you, because it will show up in your CGPA. It will really, really affect you. So actually friendship also, the friends that you take together actually affect your CGPA, and you yourself, your constant your consistency also must be involved in everything. So guys, don't have friends that will influence you negatively. That's why the Bible says bad companies corrupt good manners. I think so.
So in that kind of situation, how do you choose your friends?
So in that type of situation, Caleb, how do you choose your friend? Like, we have to actually choose ourselves with good friends. How do you choose your friend?
A lot of time, I feel like you don't actually get to choose your friend, but then you can affect the choice of friends that. Am I supposed to say choice? No choice. You can kind of affect the friends that come around you or the people you relate with, because somebody can become your friend in a myriad of ways. It might not just be like you walk up to them and say, okay, come, you be my friend. No, might have just been maybe you met in a bus or you sat down together in class, you borrow their notes. From there, friendship can start. So the way you treat yourself, the way you carry yourself, the kind of lifestyle you live is what actually affects the kind of friend you have. So I think it's more of working on yourself first. Show yourself as a studious person, someone that is purpose driven. Then people that are not of like mind will not actually come around you. You get. There's a way you just like establish your own person, and the people that will stay or people that can handle your kind of life will be around you. People that cannot will come and they will go. So
it's true.
That's the main thing. But that does not mean you should not also be active about choosing your friends. But you should also actively monitor the kind of people you associate with. So you know those people that perform well, you know those people that are scholars in your class. The way you can get close to them, talk to them wherever you're lacking, and then give them what also you can offer. That's it.
So that's how you guys to actually maintain it. It's actually very good to actually your friends and consensus and everything. And actually first factor, God is actually the first factor. So pray, when you pray, tell God I don't understand this thing, God will to help you and direct you everything what to do. So and actually I feel like I call Caleb and his friends because they're the 4 wise.
Thank you very much.
And Caleb, what about all this thing about relationship?
Thank you for having me.
Like relationship, all this, maybe you have your former, maybe you were dating before, for example. So what do you want to say about all those things? Like I feel like most people say that it affects GDP and everything like that. So what do you have to say about those things?
I feel like most of us are just finding purpose, actually just finding the reason why we are alive and the things we want to do. We're trying to like organize our life, simply put. So I feel like if you don't have you cannot bring another person into your life or bear the weight of another person's life alongside your own. So you need to discover yourself first. That's why it's more common to find people relationships in the age bracket of 22, 25 and upwards, that kind of stuff. Because you actually at that point are in this phase of your life where you begin to know, okay, this is who I am. This is who I want to be. So you need to discover yourself first before you can get another person to carry along, because it's just going to be a disaster when you don't even know who you are and then you are bringing another person that does not know who he or she is yet into your life. It's like two blind men following each other. You get. So I'm not going to say some people don't find true love in school. Yes, some people do. I think my parents made themselves in school.
Wow.
You get. But the important thing is knowing yourself first. Yes, know yourself first, and then knowing what you want, and then the person that can actually work with the plan that God has for your life. Because this person fits into God's purpose for your life, then that's when you can go. And then it can actually affect your study. Yes, if you are not matured enough to handle the situations. Because it comes with a lot of stuff. Apart from the good things that you have this partner, you have this companion you can always talk to when you're tired, when you're stressed. If you fight, it's just the fact. You fight. And then,
actually, if there is no
in
friendship, there's a time where you have disagreements. Like it just that's where true friendship comes out. Like when you have disagreements, you come back together and still agree with each other once again. So it's not that because I have disagreement with this person, I will leave this person for the main time. I'm not going to talk to this person. That's actually immaturity when you have
and then I feel like if you're not fit for a relationship, if you cannot handle your friendship well, friendship is like testing ground for relationships. You need to,
that's true.
And properly be their friend. If somebody that you want to take a step further than being a friend, because what's the point of going for that when you don't know the basics of being a friend? Exactly.
So that's actually the main thing. So actually work with the person that is according to the purpose of God for your life. So those type of things will help you in your relationship with others. So thank you, Caleb, for actually helping bringing more light to this relationships and school and everything. And so, Caleb, do you do sports? Like, what was your favorite sports? As I feel like Caleb was not favorite.
Right.
So I'm not saying.
I understand why you don't play sports. True, because before now, I think before I got to University of Ilorin, I used to do some sports. Then when I got here, I kind of stopped. It was abrupt, but then I stopped. But Precious, I have good news for you. Since I came to school, I've been doing some sports, one or two. So when you come back, you see me in action. Exactly.
Okay, we're going to see next year when I do on the field.
I joined my class football team.
Oh my god! I can. Oh my god!
Wow.
Like, okay, guys, I'm shocked. I'm
that's-
actually shocked that you
that's
actually
really-
joined his class football team because I'm like, Caleb, wow.
I
Wow,
was
You
class
guys will not see
five.
me play now.
Wow.
I used to play in my secondary school, and then I played almost every day during my holidays.
Like,
I
Wow.
played
Are
football
you,
almost every day.
this side are you playing? Like, which wing? Are you a striker?
I know that's what you asked me.
What the-
Most of the time I play the left wing. I play forward. I'm a striker.
Wow.
Yay.
So it's been nice.
So he's the
Wow.
next Messi. He's the next Messi. No one that likes Messi.
Don't worry.
Hmm.
No, I like Messi, but I'm the next Ronaldo.
Discuss on wait, why can I not say I didn't know? Yes,
He's next Ronaldo. He's next Ronaldo.
Wow.
Me. I don't like football like that. I like
Next
FIFA.
Ronaldo.
I prefer basketball too.
So if
But
it's going,
I like football. But
so if it's
I
going
like,
like,
I like basketball to football.
should be
So
scoring.
what's your favorite sport? Movie?
My favorite sport. I don't really have a favorite sport, but I like basketball.
Okay. I like basketball.
Always goes places like this, not say like
Yeah,
basketball.
I like basketball too. So yeah, so Caleb, thank you once again for coming, and thank you for actually bringing and vibing and everything like that. So thank you for coming, Caleb.
And happy new month.
Thank you. Happy New Month.
Yeah,
Thank you for having
And
me.
everyone, happy new month to everyone listening and everyone tuning in.
Yeah,
happy new month to you guys.
month.
And this is a Christmas month. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas in
in
advance.
advance to everyone.
Yeah,
Merry Christmas in
Merry
advance.
Christmas
I'm going
in
to give you we're going to do something very special for you guys this Christmas. So yes, so guys, don't forget to subscribe and like and share. Subscribe to our YouTube channel about the King's Talk Show. You can just search on your Chrome and any browser you have those places, the King's Talk Show. You're going to see our website and everything you need to know about the Kings. So thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for actually coming and for listening. We appreciate you guys. We can't be here without you guys. So
Yeah,
thank you guys for
thank you
everything.
guys for
We
everything.
love you and Jesus love you more. Bye guys.
Bye.